like, comment, and subscribe. Share, turn on your post notifications. And if you would like to, donate for the growth of this channel, link will be in the descriptions. Now, I first want to say, excuse my voice, changing of the seasons, and the demonic forces of it try to mess with, your voice, trying to stop the message, trying to block your throat chakra. So I want to say, excuse me if I sound a little scratchy and I'm not speaking, the highest. I do apologize if I'm speaking too low. I will try to speak louder. Um, this is pretty much going to be part two of, you know, what we call life, and this is simulation. Npcs versus, the sentient beings. Now, some people get the concept that life is artificial, life is fake, as far as the life that we live. It's not necessarily fake. Earth is many things, but nevertheless, Earth is a school for the real ones, especially the highest ascended ones. And it's a reason why they say many are called, but only a few are chosen. I've been really, really ready to crash out. And if you don't know what crash out means, that means throw it all away, get into a physical confrontation, whatever. Because I've been letting distractions, demonic forces, body jumping entities get to me when I know better. See, even a lot of times, even when you have this knowledge, God's strongest warriors, God's sons, just like the symbology of Jesus, his consciousness. This is the reason why certain people have been attacked more than others, etc. But once you have an understanding that most people are not real in a sense of this is a program, not really different from the television, but on a higher stage. See, you're dealing with the fallen angels technology. Some of these people that disguise themselves as human beings that's running the world as we know it. Once you have an understanding of what a PC is, you understand that they're just here to play the background. They're here to just drive around. Excuse me. They're here to just walk around. Some of them here to look at you crazy and monitor you and stalk you into insanity. So for anyone, especially if you have and know you have a high anointment, a high ranking in the celestial realm, then this is definitely for you and for anyone that can relate. Like I said, support the channel. As much energy as I put in, I want to get back. I'm only going to react, to the people, because protecting your energy is very important. Now, as a PC, I believe they showed you in Terminator as things moving around as humans, when in reality they were already a high level of AI. If you notice, some people you have to teach how to dance, and they may not have certain rhythm, they move them messages. When you're part of those original ones, you would understand that you are the opposite, total opposite of an NPC. You are a real soul, you are original spirit. And the fight is now, and the fight has been for a long time. Good versus evil, dark versus light. The biggest thing that a lot of selected ones will face in this world is not only hatred, discrimination, It's going to be a lot of distractions sent your way. If you really been paying attention to this content and you really like this content genuinely, you will see. I record and I'm not the type that's gonna run around trying to record everything. I showed you the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. What's understood don't have to be explained. Check out the short feeds. A lot of this stuff I can record every day. A lot of these things I could do every day. But it's very important to protect your energy, because these energy vampires, demons, etc., witches, warlocks, reptilian beings, Palladians, insectoids, cone heads. But we speaking of the MP3s, the NPCs, excuse me. So I don't want to get too deep off into that. But you have to understand the fight is not against flesh and blood. It's for principalities and demonic forces in high places. So these NPCs are nothing but agents. They don't feel, they don't have any feelings. Why you wonder why when certain people get taken out or they do certain things and they have no feelings. They have no heart. They have no sentient inside of them. There are PCs, which they are the opposite of organic. See, life is like a movie. The Truman Show, to be exact. Excuse me. When you realize everything was connected, it still supports the theory that we all as one, as a collective. But there are still main characters, and there are people to play the background, which will be the NPCs. You never know. Some of these people got wires on them, and I'm not talking about tap. They got wires in their bodies. What you may think is human may not even be human, may not even be extraterrestrial. Could be something they made in a lab, computer chip generated AI, humanoid looking entities. So just have an overstand. That's why it's very important to have discernment. AI is here, and just like some people believe that AI is actually the introduction of the beast, the mark of the beast. Man versus the machine. So when you have an understanding that you're not only dealing with witches, warlocks, disagreeable, what you will call alien, interdimensional beings. But like I said, this is polarity. You can't have bad without good in this simulation. So as much evil, demonic eyes are watching, especially if you're part of those ones, then you have Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, etc. Are constantly watching over those real ones. And I'm talking to you. You are not here fighting for a change. You are that change. Earthly mission. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. Excuse me. So this earthly assignment, you're here to go through the test. You're here to go through stress. You're here to go through hate. You're here to go through love. You're here to go through lust. You're here to experience. Not perfect, but experience. And letting the hate motivate and inspire to keep creating. You are a main character in this movie. You are the main character in this video games. And the rest of them are just playing the backgrounds. But just like you hold high celestial rankings in the spiritual realm, there's different rankings in the demonic realms. But we're talking about the NPCs, the backdrop people. We're not going to speak about the other entities that could attempt to attack you. But if God, and you know God is with you, who can be against you? But yeah, just know you're dealing with beyond, what we think. This life is beyond what you were taught. You go to school to lose your imagination. Never lose your imagination. You ever see when you talking to someone and you looking them in their eyes and they have a still look? That may be an NPC. If you see a person just move around like they're a robot and it's like they programmed to do, it may be an NPC. So shout out to my underdog immortals. And always understand what you think may be, may not be. And what you think may be right, may be wrong. Use your discernments. To be aware is to be alive. I'm out. Strip. You are Neo and you are Morpheus.